always, let me just make sure to check the video here. And it's going through. Welcome. It's another fantastic Genshin Impact episode. We're here with another Quiet Time episode. As we do more random shit. It's gonna be some character story today, I think, for sure. Some other random shit. I don't think we're gonna do any hangouts. I wasn't really expecting to do that hangout. It was funny though.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
What was that? Oh. Yeah. Get a nightlight.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Anyways, I didn't realize he had stuff for sale. I'll be... I got the funds. Anyways, sure. She from Inazuma.
The wind rises.
Paimon's been meaning to ask what you meant by prepared. Dreams. But I'll never be able to stand again. Even if I can recover, I don't know how long that'll take. My heart?
Huh? He's gone just like that? It looks like the sky here has changed somewhat.
My heart. Huh? I stood up. It wasn't hard at all, and it didn't feel weird. It was like how things were before I got sick. Wait, so that means we're... not our first time in one. No wonder Arapurva said not to worry. Aveen can move freely in this dream. Wow, that's amazing. Is this the power of my heart?
How amazing! Now we can all look for Arashani together. Come on, let's race. Let me see how good you really are.
I might not have recovered yet. Whatever, let's go! I won't lose, not even to an adult! And off she goes! Well, this was easy. Paimon thought she'd need more time. That's true. Let's catch up with them.
Too slow.
If we had run any further, you would have caught up.
Aveen was neck and neck with Yoimiya. I've outran lots of adults before. Long legs don't necessarily mean you run faster. Training's important too.
I won't even be able to compete with you in a few years. Let's see. Where should we go next?
Look! Something's floating up ahead! Does it want us to follow it?
Maybe. Let's follow it. Hup.
Fire hazard!
Want to keep chasing after it? You're not feeling worn out yet?
Getting tired is part of running, and I love everything about running.
There are so many huge mushrooms here. They're big enough to lie on.
That's not what they're for. Let me show you.
Oh, so it's for jumping? What?
So, this is our destination? But Paimon doesn't see an Aranara, just
It's a flower.
this big stone. I'm so happy. I almost forgot how it feels to be this happy. You know, at first, it felt like my world had shrunk down to a tiny space. But as long as I continue moving forward, new sights will always appear in front of me. And my world will keep expanding before my eyes. Even though I don't know how I did it. I know I have you all to thank.
Oh, that's not important. What's important is that you remember the joy of going through the world. Our memories don't just symbolize our past, they can also shine a light in our future. Once you find the hope in your heart again, that happiness will come back to you.
Yes. Thank you, Yoimiya. Thank you all. Let's keep looking for Arashani. It doesn't look like he's here.
Oh.
Then why would the star lead us here? I don't know how to explain this. I don't know what it is, but it feels very familiar. Almost like it's a part of me.
I know. Could this stone be your Earthstone?
Earthstone?
It's a very rare ore that symbolizes a person's aspirations and dreams. Since you can see it, that means you've found what you've lost.
Is that how it works? It's just like in fairy tales. I thought I'd stopped believing in those. But I'm glad that I found that belief again. They passed right through!
Let's go after them.
Hey, Yoimiya! Hey! Well, we have no choice. We passed through, but nothing seems to have changed. Arashani?
The R&R is sure of a flair for magical journeys. They not only helped Davine find her best friend, but they also showed us what an Earthstone is. Oh, we have to look for one of our own later, to make the purest lens.
Yep. It's kind of funny, but Paimon thinks we can actually do it.
But we have to bring her back to Sumeru City first. Her mother must be worried sick.
The dream ended.
We dreamed a most lovely dream. Don't look so lonely. He's right next to you.
Arashani, you're still here. It's okay. I understand. This happened because I lost sight of myself. But I think I understand now. Yoimiya's right. Everyone gets bad luck, but we have to support each other through unlucky times. Thanks for helping me rediscover my memories and dreams. I won't let your work go to waste.
You've also helped us a lot, so don't be so humble. To be honest, we didn't know where to start with the Earthstone. But now that we're on this track, I think we'll find it easy.
Dobby.
Yoimiya, you need this Earthstone because you want to see a meteor shower?
Yep. Oh, once we find it, you should come with us.
If that's how things are, I'm happy to lend you my Earthstone. What? What just happened? Did you just take glasses out of your chest?
How'd you know we need this?
I didn't. I just thought that since you helped me find my precious friend, I should help you using something precious to me. And then the light turned into this. Is this what you needed?
Thank you. I didn't expect us to solve our problem like this. All right, time to give it a go. Not that I know how to use it, but let's see what my intuition says. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I think I see it! Oh, it was, pretty obvious. Come on, I'll lead the way. Once we're done watching the meteor shower, I'll accompany you home. Also, thank you for helping us. Actually, let me scrap the pleasantries and give you a heartfelt compliment instead. You all are great storytellers.
Toby. Shit though. I need to take a screenshot. Give me a good screenshot here, please. But so good. Screenshot. 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 Screenshot.
Just like fireworks.
Did you see that, Toby? Was that cool? Was that cool? Did you like it? Was it cool looking?
Up already? But Paimon wants to watch more.
The meteors we summoned flew up from the ground. They were exactly like fireworks. Ugh, I could have kept watching that forever. That was the realest, grandest, most magical dream I've ever had.
Paimon too! Paimon didn't expect you to just pull us onto that shooting star, though.
Honestly, I didn't think about it at all. I just thought it'd be a shame if we didn't try something crazy. You know me. It really doesn't matter to me if our experience was real or a dream. I really should thank you two, though. You set all this up as a backup plan because you knew that meteor showers are hard to catch, right? Don't worry, I loved it so much. I think this ranks as the absolute best gift I've ever been given.
Oh, whew. That's good. Paimon was afraid you might be angry after hearing the truth.
Why would I be? I dreamed about helpful, friendly, cute Aranara. I dreamed that we ran and jumped atop large mushrooms and we discovered Earthstone in a very unexpected way. And when I thought we had woken up, the next part was even more amazing. From her heart, Athene brought forth Earthstone glasses. We found meteors that flew up from the Earth. And we even became one with the shooting stars themselves. That's right. Dreams themselves may be imaginary, but they're also experiences that can never be relived or replicated. If we were sticklers about truth in fiction, we would have missed out on so much beauty and emotion.
You sure know your way with words. Paimon's gonna bump you up a few places on the Paimon's best friend list. By the way, the Aranara, they don't usually like,
Oh yeah! They're so cute! We really have to thank those lovely carvings.
the wood carvings?
Yeah! If we hadn't seen those wood carvings, then we wouldn't have dreamed of such cute Aranara.
Huh.
Don't worry, I know. I think they're very cute, and I'm happy to protect them. Well, it's almost time. Let's send her home. Sumeru's such a nice place. I'll be back for sure.
You will always be welcome here. Aveen would be happy to see you again.
It's a deal. I'll be waiting for you.
You got it.
Yoimiya, before you go back, I want to tell you about my new dream. I want to travel to Inazuma on my own and watch a fireworks show there.
Wow, that's impressive. I didn't expect to be introduced to new customers while on vacation. Don't worry, I'll make you some fireworks that you'll never forget. You do as well. No matter how busy your adventures get, remember to come back to Inazuma. We'll always welcome you no matter when you drop by. You gotta come and watch the fireworks this meteor shower inspired as they soar high in the sky.
Sounds like a plan.
I will. You're as earnest as ever. Oh yeah, by the way, have a look at this. That's right, this is the one you helped me pick. And you said it looked kinda like me. I went to buy another one. This one's for you. Look at it whenever you're feeling down. Who knows? Maybe it'll raise your spirits. If nothing else, you'll know that I'm supporting you all the way. Of course, meeting in person is still better. Okay, I'll be heading back now. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. I really loved the trip you prepared for me. In fact, I'm totally impressed. No matter where you two go, I know that our friendship and its warmth will
Toby.
support you.
Stop.
So, go forward to the end of your journey and to the ends of this world.
They're lights.
See you around.
Stop. Don't even touch it. Don't even touch it with your mouth. You're gonna lick it and you're gonna be grossed out. Get away from the fucking Switch cartridge. You dirty little beast. Lenny.
Behold! Too slow. Quit following me. The wind rises.
No two cases.
Too slow. Quit following me. Huh.
Paimon's excited to see another of Linny's magic shows! Wait. Lynette, shouldn't you be on stage by now?
Not this time. My brother's going solo today. So, I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin. The great magician Linny has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Wow! A new trick!
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
I feel like half these are almost the end.
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children. Children love magic, because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world. And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aw, that sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
It was with a flower. He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and it magically appeared on my head. I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before that.
Oh, that's so cute! Actually, now that you mention it, Linny's done that one before.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar. So, let's treasure the time we have with him. After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
That's right. It's all over now. Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now, Phantom Weasel.
See? Even Lynette says... Wait, what? The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Linny once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience. But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't like this riddle. Traveler, Paimon doesn't like where this is going. Come on, say something!
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far. There will now be a brief intermission, after which Linny will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show, the one we've all been waiting for. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
Quit following me. Huh.
dear me. This is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood. This is a big mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Lenny? Don't we have more important things to address right now? Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh, what the heck's going on?
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking. I know the questions you want to ask. And as it happens, the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
Really? Well then, let's hear it! Paimon's dying of curiosity here!
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands. But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who she was. Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf. After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So then what?
Being the master deceiver she was, the weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now, all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
I've got to hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings. But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Linny? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession, as if there was something else he was trying to hide.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me? Even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. And I have no doubt that you, Gemma, are equally talented in this regard. With a little help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Everyone sympathized with your plight. Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
Wait, so you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it? But why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Linny, if you're so confident in your version of events, then I think the answer should be obvious. Having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the Weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer, though sadly a little dull.
Is that right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you'd care to change the topic to something more interesting, I'd be much obliged.
As a matter of fact, there's one thing I'd really like to understand. Why would the real Weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people? Could you shed any light on that?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't we? If I had to guess, I would say that the real Weasel must have had a terrible childhood. Left to fend for herself after her parents died young. Betrayed, scorned, beaten. She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly ragdolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on. This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed, and she was content. Until the world decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape. At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she stood in the shadows and watched with envy as all good things in the world passed her by. This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles. I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike. I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true, and it will fill the void in my soul.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
Now it all makes sense.
Does this story satisfy you, Linny?
Yes, it is quite to my tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
Huh. That's right! What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you trying to achieve there? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light!
She didn't write the letter.
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace. Linny. Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now? You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House. But why?
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever. Well, no need for me to be coy about it. Our goal was to clear Caesar's name. The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the Weasel to show themselves.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? You met him? Wait. Oh, I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids. It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you. He taught you magic back then, didn't he?
Let's plug your
What,
view.
10 days or
Aw.
something? And you went to all this trouble. Why? Because you feel like you still owe him something?
We remember all our debts, however great or small. 10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore. But we did not forget, and so we came to find you.
And? What exactly did you take from me? I'm still standing, as you can see. Lorenzo has admitted to everything. I'm free.
Free? Do you really think so? Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth. I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value, fervent hopes and dreams, and irreplaceable people. Life took many things from you, and those wounds never healed. When they ached unbearably in the dead of night, stealing became your way of numbing the pain.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life. Perhaps that's because you found something other than a life of crime to fill the hole? Back to Lorenzo for a second. He murdered his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that? He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life. But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you, you'll never see it again.
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
Your freedom will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone in a world full of lies and falsehoods. I do hope you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Lenny to perform his final act in tonight's show. I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale. Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
A high-altitude escape?
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which he was dubbed the Phantom Weasel. So we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real Weasel has now confessed to their crimes.
Guess that's my cue to leave. Whew. I've been practicing this one for ages now, but I'm still a little nervous. Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Lenny, wait. You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone. One day, you'll end up exactly where I am today. Maybe then you'll finally understand.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
So, what are we, doing now?
Like Lenny said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
But what about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and if you'd like to see Lenny after the show, you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
All right. Well, let's go and watch Lenny's finale then. This trick's a pretty dangerous one, but he should be able to pull it off, right?
Quit following me. Huh.
Sticking some.
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day, you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold! Linny is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Watch out!
Mysterious. Surprising. And logic-defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar. I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
How could he possibly have done that?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished, right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show! This was really worth the trip. Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Linny has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself.
Whew. Looks like everyone really loved Linny's grand finale. Paimon doesn't see Linny anywhere. Where'd he go? Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual hunt. But, oh, you mean the one where Caesar's buried? Yeah, that's probably it. This whole magic show kinda seemed like Linny's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward. Alright, let's go look for him there.
Too slow. Behold!
I don't see a chest. Is it on the ground, maybe? No. Must have done it and just didn't demark it like a fucking moron.
Linny! There you are. Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the chain broke. Paimon was sure something had gone horribly wrong.
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the audience on tenterhooks. That's our job. So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh. I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling, suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments. Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
You know, I've been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
After I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I had an agenda when we approached him. I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves, but without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us. In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, we hid so many things from him. For instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, "It's my passion." But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
Lenny.
I'm gonna take a picture real quick here. I'll post it on my thing if I can figure out how to do fucking... Feeling like an old person over here trying to figure out how to do Flash. The cord's like going up her butt. The canoe. It's too funny.
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you? But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the House of the Hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death, and was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But I guess that's the price we have to pay. You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
Yeah, cheer up, Lenny. We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings. Delicious food, fun toys, and the Traveler by my side. Paimon just needs to focus on things like this and all the unhappy stuff goes right out the window. You know, Traveler, doesn't that kind of make you Paimon's truth?
Exactly. It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days. That's why the darkness never consumed me, and why it never will. Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through. All right, time to lighten this conversation up a little. What did you think of the show tonight? Were you happy with it?
It was amazing! Paimon just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation. We spent most of our time in the Opera House just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show. Lenny, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Aw, come on! Surely you can think of something. The Lenny Paimon knows can do anything if he puts his mind to it.
Oh, all right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand! We ain't going along with this!
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
Really? Let's see. Wow, there it is! Oh, this is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, oh yeah, a rainbow rose. But more importantly, Paimon has to know how the trick is done. Please, Lenny, pretty please!
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
Ugh. Fine. Please, teacher, please!
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets. You have to observe, think, and find the answers for yourself.
Is that it?
Look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night. I look forward to seeing you again.
All right, fine. See ya. Shall we head back down too? Oh, Paimon can't wait to read the Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets Lenny and Caesar will be plastered all over it. Let's head to the Steambird's offices tomorrow morning and see what we can find out.
Quit following me.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline this interview.
Oh, please, Lenny, I'll only take a moment of your time, if you would be so kind.
Huh? What's happening here?
I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, and it was going to go to print this morning. But just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar's fiancée, Gemma, had contacted the guards and confessed to having been the real Phantom Weasel all along.
Too late, bro.
That was quick, you say? It sounds like I've got some catching up to do. Please, fill me in.
Whoops.
Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide. Gemma turning herself in must have something to do with Linny's performance last night.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar, and she could no longer ignore the voice of her conscience.
Huh. Okay, then. Wait, no, there must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change of heart, how did it take her 10 whole years?
Well...
Oh, I remember now! You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the show. What happened between you? Quickfire question! Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Linny did a private magic trick just for us. Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon. Guess what? Linny started using rainbow roses in his tricks.
What? I don't recall ever having received a rainbow rose from you myself. Is this supposed to mean that they're more important to you than your own sister?
No, I just,
What now? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong again? This is getting pretty awkward. What do we do, Traveler?
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Well, never mind. There's always next time. Forgive my persistence, but when there's explosive news waiting to be found, I can't turn away. The news about Gemma has already made waves, and I'll stop at nothing to get to the bottom of it all. Apparently, one of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last time. There's clearly a web of complicated relationships there. Can't blame me for being curious. All right, I guess I'll leave you to continue the rest of your conversation in peace. Bye for now.
Lynette? Paimon didn't mean to.
Don't worry, I wasn't angry. I was just trying to distract her.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. You scared Paimon there.
Phew. You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. At least it did the job, right?
Please, take good care of that rainbow rose. I'd be really upset if you lost it.
Cool. So I feel like I've done enough character stories for the day. Okay, so I was actually on the right track. That's cool. Okay, I was gonna say there's no teleports, there's no waypoints out. Yeah, that's crazy.
What a wild and desolate sight.
Seaweed.
Allow me to grant you the blessing of water. Shower me with the... Stand with me.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run. Miscalculated. Squall and fury. Upon the gale. The loneliness of death.
Too slow.
Must have already done something with the ceiling. I don't see it.
Too slow.
Weird. Yeah, just because I don't see it, I'm just gonna get rid of it.
Behold!
Out of my way!
Time to shine! Boom boom!
Squall and Fury! Upon the gale!
Oh, brilliant!
All right, this'll do.
What would you need a chest? Did I unlock this and just never pick it up? Oops.
Every little bit counts.
Yeah, I was gonna say no permagen though, but yeah, there we go. There we go. The tree looks so pretty.
Frozen.
The bond is strong.
The wind rises.
Get with me. Lightning, Caracal. Strike a pose. Over here. Dissipate. Oh, now you've got me
Squall
worked
and
up.
Fury! Search for it!
I'm gonna just keep hitting them. Fucking asshole.
Wretched vermin! The wind rises.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Get with me! I'll settle this! Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment! Our bond is strong!
Shine.
Someone farted. Ten is not noon. 10 is before noon, but whatever. And anyone who tells me 10 o'clock is noon, I'd be fucking livid. I'd be like, no, motherfucker, that is still morning, you stupid fuck. 12 o'clock is obviously noon. It is in the fucking name of noon. Go to this camp, go to that camp, go to this camp. Fuck you. Huh? Oh. I don't know why her fit is like that. Her like clan leader wears this, so I don't know. I think they're pretty pretty much a mood in general. There's a lot of weird fits in this game. This is my summertime fit. So this is even her regular fit. I love it. It's so cute. With the little ducky too. This is well, this is her Christmas fit. I don't think you can change it from here. Huh? I don't know. He looks like a little boy. This is another outfit for her. I think this is an outfit. Here, wait up. No. So yeah. So these are the characters I'm using. He looks like a little boy. Yeah, I definitely can see it. Like the girl characters are definitely a little bit more. A lot of it. I mean, I don't really pay attention to it like that, just because I don't care.
These bombs.
Cleese regular fit. Cleese lit fit.
Bombs so heavy.
She looks like a little wizard. This one, she's like a little fucking like messenger girl. Over here, wizard. Traveler hasn't gotten a single outfit, which is ridiculous. You should have like a summertime outfit. And she doesn't have an outfit. No outfit. He hasn't a fit though. This is normal one. It doesn't really change too much, but it looks better though. I think that it's supposed to be a Sumerian fit. Yeah. Her regular fit. Huh? Cause it's fun. It's the summertime one. I got the fit. I'm gonna rep it. It's from like fucking like things ago, from events ago. So it's like, of course I'm gonna rep the fit. Oh, I don't rep her fit though. Oh, cause it's literally no difference. This was one of the free fits. And it wasn't like a really good difference, so I was just like, yeah, just normal Amber's fine. He doesn't have a fit. He's a he, by the way. I thought he was a girl at first. She doesn't, I mean, she's a little bit more normal. I think she has a fit, yeah. She has pants on. Not in the summertime. I don't know either. I was wondering if it holds their sight, that little like charm, but no. She doesn't have garters, but yeah, she's kind. She has little shorts on though. That's cute. Because it's funny. I don't know. Why am I talking to you? The fairness is her tribe is literally in the like by the ocean. So I guess that's like, in my opinion, that's probably the only fit that like huh? I feel like this is the only fit that makes a little bit more sense. She's wearing armor. But it's kind of not really like what a girl knight would be wearing. It's more of the fantastical version of a girl knight. He's cool looking though. He's pretty lit. This is fucking Alloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a fit. Her normal fits, I think, yeah, it's not as cool. It's like more or less like a samurai, female samurai, but fantastical. Because again, I don't think they'd be wearing like dresses in battle. This one's kind of fun though. I think it's again supposed to be Sumerian in a way. Yeah, the dudes are definitely a lot more dressed up sometimes. Most of the time. Like, there's some dudes that don't really have too much, I guess, but... And there's some more modest people, though. There's the little slits. I think that's a, yeah, fit. Regular fit. Twilight Blossom, I think it's, from, a festival. This is God. I think I'm almost done anyways. Yeah.
Behold!
What are we doing over here, little boys? Bet there's a chest in there.
Quit following me.
Shower me with threat!
Squall and fury. Upon the gale. Unnecessary. Quit following me.
Looks like there's a little thing in here. Is it above, though? It is.
Too slow. The wind rises. Upon the gale.
Oh. I forgot what you do with these. Um... It's not the gin, no. You know, I honestly cannot remember. No, you can't look specific region. Fool. Related to current area, thank you much. There we go. Oh. Oh. Man, it's been so long. I think we finished the quest line for this bad boy. It's kind of funny. Whee! And that's all it does. It just makes a little fucking... that's cute. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. I wonder if I have, a key. Damn. No Sumerian keys.
Squall and Fury!
Strike a pop! Incinerate!
Behold! Squall and Fury! Search for...
Our bond is strong!
I love this squad.
Splendid! More
So good.
interesting trinkets
So
for me.
delicious. Another chest you shouldn't have. I don't want to. Of course, I gotta wait until a specific time again.
Boom, boom!
The wind rises.
Again. Dissipate. It's all yours.
See, but I think that one's with the Genshin though. We literally pass by these little scriblets. Yes. Did I already do it? Oops. See, I feel like it's with the ditch in, but
Our bond is strong.
I was wrong. Guess it's not a Jin. It's a genie. Ginny. Okay. I don't know. Another one of those thingies, though. I see it, actually. I don't want to.
Yeah. Dissipate.
Oh, is it streaming?
Squall Fury.
Oh, I did not hear it. I'm assuming it. I kind of think it. I think so. I'm kind of wondering. Right. I'm kind of wondering if it has like some sort of like what's the word, like, yeah, separation anxiety, exactly. Like it's just like thunder coat.
Unnecessary.
It's just like a heavy blanket. That's goofy. Weird. Yeah. Yeah, no, because I kind of, it was doing it all yesterday too, so I kind of wonder if it is next door. Yeah, because I was like, oh, I hope. It's so frustrating because it's just like so loud. Well, but then there's that P spot, and I'm pretty sure it was a P spot because it stained the ground. It wasn't like it's water and it evaporated, you know? Like it straight up left like a little spot, and like it could be them or it could be like, I guess maybe someone upstairs, but it would make sense why there's the fucking pee on the ground there, and like why it sounds like the dog is screaming from there, but. Yeah. Picking them.
Quit following me.
Yeah. That's so weird. We're gonna pick up everything now.
Yeah.
Did you say, are you a spy? Yeah, it's a public area. Technically not illegal. I think even like, I feel like honestly, Riley's apartment building is saying like she's not allowed to put a ring camera out. That's kind of fucked.
Quit following me.
Because like it's your legal right to record.
Too slow. Quit following me.
Damn, there's hella chests down this little canyon. I don't like it.
Too slow.
What'd you say? Oh.
Behold. Too slow. Too slow. Quit following me.
Some that you have to fight the enemies, I didn't realize, but they still have little arrows saying like, go this way, go this way.
Stand with me. Boom!
That's far enough. You're dead.
Three, not too bad.
Too slow. following me. Too slow. Quit following me.
Why are you gonna be so annoying? Oh, I see. You activate a previous spell, and then you follow. Well, you didn't activate the fucking bell.
Unnecessary.
I see. I see. I didn't realize there's still a ton of like little random things with the little guy. It's funny.
The wind rises.
Out of my way! Strike a pose! Incinerate!
Squall and fury. Search for it.
I didn't realize you can, like, block the healing, or
Bond is strong.
this seems like it with your own body.
Stop that! Time to shine! An invisible enemy! Stand with me! Lightning purify!
The moon rises. Know your place.
May I present?
Squall Fury.
Motion to compel. Remarkable condition.
Okay. So it looks like it should be through a little hole right over here. I'm surprised we never found it. Oh, wait, I'm not seeing anything. Weird.
Squall Fury.
Maybe over here? Yeah. Oh, and there's a mission in here. What should be an Onari mission? Oh, no, it's one of these guys. Ook.
Take it and have fun.
Interesting. I honestly had thought we had like kind of completed this area, so this is hilarious. Bonk. Versh, Verkasha, Oasis. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. No way. I need one more plume. It said when you collect 30 plumes. It's crazy, it gives you 100 permagen each time.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
600 permagen, that's crazy. Oh, that's cool.
following me. Too slow.
Too slow.
Quit following me.
Anyways. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was originally going for. Because I wanted to cover it. Where is that? It's not really a good way to get up there, is there? Oh.
Behold!
Oh, the power of Glenn. What a good job he does.
Too slow. Squall and Fury!
Just because I don't think there's a chest over there too.
Strike a pop!
So I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll come up here again.
Behold!
Out of my way! Motion to compel! Huh. Let's appraise the value on this. Boom boom! Motion to compel.
Squall and Fury! Take it and have fun.
Can you not? Can you guys not? Stop. You're kidding.
Too slow.
I see that Sealy though down there. Looks like a Sealy. Like, that definitely looks like a fucking Sealy down there. Oh, you're kidding me. That was like literally just enough. Gives me a better chance to look at that Sealy. It's definitely a Sealy. You can see it like flowing. Sweet. Probably more shit up there. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? Why did I jump off? course, there's like chests all over this fucking place. God damn it.
Behold!
This is why we don't explore.
Too slow.
19.
Quit following me. Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow. The wind rises.
Our bond is strong. Let the world come alive! Time for your arraignment! Boom boom! Dissipate! Lightning terrified!
Behold!
Bow your head!
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Squall and Fury. Quit following me.
Well, get with me.
Behold!
Motion to compel. The show begins. Incinerate.
Squall and Fury. You're dead. How amusing.
Dissipate.
I'll be back.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
The wind rises.
Cool.
Behold!
Take it and have fun.
So much random shit around here.
Too slow.
I'll settle this. Strike a pose. Let my name echo in.
The wind rises.
Get with me. All right, this'll do.
Fury. Quit following me. Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow.
See if there's something at the top real quick.
Behold! Too slow.
What are you doing, homie? Where is this domain?
Too slow. Squall and Fury.
Shit. Damn. I'm not sure.
Quit following me. The wind rises.
That's it right there. God damn it.
It's as good as done.
10 points for agility.
Yeah!
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Okay.
I'll take care of this. Come at me.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Scanning. Hey-ya! Come at me.
1, 2.
Sight clear.
3.
Come at me.
4. Alright, now I'm gonna do what I wanted to do in general.
A new
It
discovery.
took way too long to find this. I'll pump one of these real fast and call it a day.
I charge a higher rate to meet up. Incinerate! Shower me with praise! Inadmissible evidence!
Behold.
Our bond is strong! Lightning terrified! Strike a pose! Motion to compel!
Squall Fury!
Stop that! Get with me! Boom! May I present?
Always garbage. I don't know why. Pretty much call it a day here. I think I might do a 10 wish just for the funsies. Alright, and that'll be all for today, and as always, y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.